2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, as this next golfer starts the day, what are you thinking about their chances?
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
Can't wait to see how today's play plays out. Time to get to the action. Lining up from about 230 yards here. Opting for the 3-wood. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
I'll tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game, a bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
This putt is about 8 feet. This one started out on a good line. That will drop, and it will extend the lead.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Currently in first position. Pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
And inside the red zone, around 110 yards to go. Opting for the 9-iron. This one looks like it's going left. That's not the outcome they were after. And here we are with the third shot. How close was that to going down? And here we are with their fourth. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Putting for bogey. He's currently sitting in first place. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole. Getting ready to play their third. Well struck. And this shot from about 150 yards out. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Outstanding shot. High quality. This putt of about 6 feet coming up.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. This one's a par 3.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Well, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
Ooh, that almost went down. That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Putting for a par now.
That starts off on a good line.
That will work. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Hey guys, we are checking in with John Rahm as he gets set for his next shot here on the 17th.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard. After that, it's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th. He didn't get that one cleanly. That one's hooking. Here we are in the fairway bunker. Can they execute a good shot? This one's heading towards the rough, I think. All this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it? Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Trying to draw that one in there, but not committing to it, leaving it out.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This putt to try and save their par.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hey guys, we are checking in with John Rahm as he gets set for his next shot here on the 18th.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip. And unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high, soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
Playing from around 210 yards here. Currently leading by 2. Going with the 5-wood. It's just a tad offline, that one. Headed towards the left. Playing their 4th shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And this next putt, it's for bogey. Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader. Still in the lead now after that hole. Welcome to the tee of a par 4. Well, that's not ideal. Finding the trees. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Yeah, he's looking at maybe a little over 130 to the pin.
Opting for the 6-iron. This one might need to set. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Time now for the 4th shot. Currently in the lead by a shot. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
Leading by a shot after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Opting for the 5-wood. Well, you're going to need to think of your second shot already because that one's beached. A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. Well, that's wonderfully played out of the sand. He has this putt to save his par. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. They have put some hurt on that ball. Send it. And he's down there.
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see. Jon Rahm watched that one all the way. Great approach shot. This player is definitely upping the pressure in this rivalry.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Oh, this is a precarious position, if you don't mind me saying, Rich. They have the lead, but there's plenty chasing with just 9 to play.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Second shot here at the 10th. Going with the 8-iron here. Just hoping for an outcome now. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
And coming up well short.
And here we are with their 4th. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. That's a touch of class.
Judging it beautifully.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Teeing off here at the 11th. That was wonderfully done. 1 win so far this season. Looking for number 2 here today. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Nicely done. Time for the 2nd shot at the 12th.
Pretty good shot there.
A share of top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt. Ooh, right by the hole. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely... I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
That was a bit of a miscue. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. How close was that to going down? This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for a par.
And there it is. He's currently sitting in 2nd. Love the long holes. Welcome to the par 5.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
And going with driver off the deck with this shot. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Oh, this might trigger a temper tantrum. This is not sitting nicely.
Handy effort, that one. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
A bit short with that effort.
That's in the sand. Okay, phase 1 complete. You've got to make a good putt here. This putt for par here. Oh, just missed. And this one will be for bogey. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And finds himself in a share of the lead.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Here we are in front of a par 3.
The final challenging par 3 on this golf course. Good news is, though, is the green funnels in from both the right and left edges. Most shots are going to end up right in the center of this green.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Yeah, quality shot that. What's in front of them, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
It's got a chance. A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies move in the right direction there, Luke.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. That's nicely done. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. He leads the field by a stroke. Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Well, all that hard work. It's time to pay it off. Make this for the tournament. And there's your Valspar Championship champion, Rich. What a week.
Absolutely. Great playing all week long. Must say it was a hard-fought but well-earned victory.
Well, they came, they saw, and they conquered. They took down a fierce rival, and that's a victory they should be proud of, Henny.
Oh, absolutely. They silenced the giant today. They got the job done against the odds. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. PGA Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valero Texas Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Helvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Very few people can say they tamed the tiger, Rich. Except you, of course. But this is going to be a great day's viewing. Didn't that look good for a long time? An opportunity to make a par here. Is currently tied for 6th. Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
Attaboy, good shot. Well, after hopefully a couple of sound shots, Rich, these players have just a short wedge into this par 5 second.
The green sits above the player ever so slightly, which makes this third shot a little more difficult. But let's face it, it's a short shot with a short club. A birdie can be expected.
Playing their 4th shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Opportunity to make their par. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. So no movement there. The player remains at even par. Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. It's just about 3 feet away.
He's got this for his par.
And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. The 4th is one of the stronger par 4s at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
Hope they pack their bucket and spade because they're heading to the beach.
That's my line. Stop it. You can't do that.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Well, you can hand that sandwich back to the caddy and reach for the putter. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This one to save par.
Yeah, you'll take that. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. The fifth is one of the shorter par 4s on the property, right on 400 yards.
Players must make a decision whether to go for it or lay up short of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. This green is perched above the players ever so slightly, and there's a spine running right through the center of it with a low area on the left-hand side. No matter whether you go for it or you lay up, this is a wonderful birdie opportunity.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. A fair bit on the line here. Spot the top 5. Good looking putt. And the putt goes down. A nice display of resilience in the end.
In the bunker with their tee shot, and that is a very good save.
Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4. A birdie is definitely makeable.
Opting for the 9-iron. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Great touch. Really nicely played.
Great touch.
Here's a look at Rambo from a moment ago. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Currently 1 under for the event. The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the 3rd hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area that will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say.
Not a bad play, that one. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd place. Oh, that one was zooming past the hole. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Putting now for a bogey. Well hold. Time to resume the play at the 10th hole.
Yeah, this one's about 110 yards away.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. And unfortunately dropping back to even par there.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Aggressive play here, going with driver off the tee. That's not the shot he was hoping for. Time for the second shot at the 8th.
Oops, this one's headed for the rough.
Getting ready to play their third. 4 strokes off the lead. That's tidy. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And back to the course with the live action. 8 feet to the cup. Fair effort that. Good birdie. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. Look who's stalking us all on top of the leaderboard. It's Tiger Woods. Well played, mate. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag. Club up. I like this play.
That's not the shot they're after. No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Let's see if we can make this. Keep the par on the card. And as we move along, it's Tiger on top of the leaderboard. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron.
Nicely done.
Ooh, a 14-footer. It's good to make a few of these per round. Oh, well played. And that will take him to 2 under. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
Just 1 off the lead after that hole. Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots, as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
Needs this one to kick right. Oh, that's a great shot. And a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And with that, they'll move to 3 under par. The leaderboard has them sitting in 2nd place behind Tiger Woods.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Tee shot is looking good here. Playing this shot from around 120 yards. Only 1 shot off the pace. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This is looking pretty good in the air. And this putt to move into a tie for 1st place. Okay, steady now. A par putt on the table. That's half a chance of being holed, this one. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert?
Wondering if it was nerves that came into the equation there, being just 1 off the lead.
13's a long par 3 measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. Come up short, and those bunkers, that's no bargain either. A 3 here, well, you done good.
Just about 8 feet left to the hole.
This putt, this will give him a tie with Tiger.
It was on a good line. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Well, he's in the spot he feels most comfortable. That's first place. I don't think he's going to want to let that go.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. And now at 3 under overall. What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
Oh, I love this person's confidence and courage. Driver off the deck here. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Okay, time to return to the action. And this putt to move into first place. That's a clever play, that one. Moving up a leaderboard and ahead of their rival. And with that, they move into first place. As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
Going with the 6-iron here.
This player showing 0 signs of any nerves as they play against their rival and playing partner, Tiger Woods. What a fantastic approach.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par. So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place. Opting for the 6-iron. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
John, give us a small update.
Hey guys, we are checking in with John Rahm as he gets set for his next shot here on the 17th.
Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par.
This is their look at birdie.
That was a gallant attempt. Oh, a 9-foot chance here. Oh, that's a nice line. Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top. As we get down the stretch here at TPC San Antonio, there's a number of options that can be taken. This 17th's a fascinating hole.
Luke, if it's playing downwind, a driver is a must. If it's back into the wind, take out the iron for safety.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Yeah, that one will play. Lining up the birdie putt here.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Well holed, he'll take the birdie. And that will take him to 6 under. Checking the scoreboard now, and this player is currently sitting in a tie for the lead with Tiger Woods. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Second shot here at the 18th. And here we are with the third shot. He's currently tied for the lead. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Well, this one's right at the pin. This player's dialed in. What a shot. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's currently in first place, looking to hold that lead here.
And back to the play, shall we? Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
He's got this to pull ahead of Tiger Woods. That could heat this rivalry up a bit.
And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this player is just barely leading the field, but absolutely loving the action this week.
No doubt, Luke. And even with the very slender lead going into tomorrow's round, Luke, I'm interested to see how well this player sleeps tonight.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Valero Texas Open. Today's coverage is about to kick off. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA winner Rich Beam. And Rich, do you fancy this player's chances?
Well, I think that the chances are pretty good. The good thing about having a small lead is you have an opportunity to make it a bigger lead. And you want to do that. You want to go ahead and start separating yourself from the rest of the field if you can, but you can't do it all in one fell swoop. It's hole by hole.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's head out to the action. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. And he's down there. You got to read.
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Oh, what about this start?
Just the start they were looking for, Luke.
And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
This shot from the first cut of rough. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make.
This is on a stupendous line.
That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Well, he's behind, just in second place, looking to leapfrog.
And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Outstanding approach shot.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's currently in second place, hoping to overtake the leader.
So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Well, I like the way this person's playing. Birdies all over that scorecard.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
And 11 under in front of the player with this putt. Ooh. No, that's too bad. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Time to face a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Second shot here on the 5th. Lovely shot into a few feet. And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. Playing from 110 yards out. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
Whew. Had a fair bit of pace on that one. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup. This is important. Big par putt here.
That's frustrating. Just a short putt remaining here. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. Going with a 3-wood here. This is beautiful to watch.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Ouch, that hurts. 11 feet to the cup. Just didn't drop. A bogey putt awaits. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Stop if you've heard this before. Tiger is coming off a birdie on his last hole, and that will take him to 1 off the lead. Not a bad line, this one. Sitting at 9 under. Outright first here. Is there anything classier than someone that could hit a driver off the deck? Getting ready to play their third. Currently in the lead by a shot. Ooh, that almost went down. Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet. That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place. Time now to begin the 9th hole, Rich.
Not a single bunker on this hole. Tee shot is fairly straightforward. Just hit it straight, find the center of the fairway. The second shot, however, gets a little interesting as this green is very deep, not very wide. Big runoff areas on both sides of this green. A par here is a solid number.
Going with the 7. Well, it's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Shocking. A missed green in regulation.
How close was that to going down? 5 feet coming up to the cup. And there it is. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And just now, Tiger Woods is coming off a birdie on the last, which will take him to just 2 strokes off the lead.
The gap is starting to close. It's getting interesting as we get towards the end of this event.
Nicely done. Playing from around 150 yards here.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This one is right down the pipe. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. Trying to get to 11 under with this putt. Ooh, right by the hole. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Oh, so close. This next putt is for bogey. And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
The harmony on that swing was awesome.
And now we go to the 12th, where this happened just a moment ago.
This is very well done from long range.
From about 130 yards here, he leads the field by a stroke. Going with the 7.
Oh, it's not often you come up against Tiger, but he's really proving himself out there today.
This one's looking good. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. Currently at 10 under par overall. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
And here we are with the third shot.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Okay, that'll work. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
It was on a good line. Just 3 feet to the cup. And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And now we have this player currently sharing top spot on the leaderboard with the legendary Tiger Woods. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. This one's for birdie. Wonderful shot. Sitting at 10 under par for the event. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
Lovely, lovely rhythm.
Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. Getting ready to play their third. Currently tied for the lead.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
8 feet to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Birdied their last hole.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Stop if you've heard this before. Tiger is coming off a birdie on his last hole, and that will take him to 1 off the lead.
And gaining ground on the leader. Things are getting tight coming down the stretch.
Not bad. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
Straight downwind. Tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Here's a chance to get to 12 under.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Oh, just missed. Putting for par. That's pretty tidy. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in 2nd place. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. That wasn't their best, Beamer.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
That was a gallant attempt. Just a 4-footer remaining.
This is what they have left for par here.
Good putt, that. now at 11 under for the event. This hole is a par 4. Beautiful swing there. Second shot here on the 17th. Quality shot, that one. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Big putt for par coming up. There it is. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. And now teeing off on the final hole of this round. Well, Rich, that's a shot they'd like to have back again for sure. This lie's not great. Oh, well played. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
And with that, this round comes to a close. And through 36 holes, this player continues to shine out there in top spot.
And I gotta say, it's a nice place to be, but if you look at the chasing pack, Luke, it is full of superstars. It is going to be interesting the next couple of rounds.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and I'm